Hey guys, what is up? This is Darkvine, and I am here with GreenWarrior291 and Larca. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
It's been what? This is the second video on your channel that I appear.
Yeah, I think it is, and this is the
The
first time
first
that
one was the
Larca's.
DLC.
What?
The first one was the DLC when we did Remind.
Oh yeah, and this is the first
Sora
time.
and Kyrie should have still kissed, but they still.
Yeah, and then this is the first time Larca's appearing, so yeah, that's fun. So today we are going to be discussing the Traitor of Kingdom Hearts, or well,
Dun,
the
dun,
Foretellers group at least.
Yep.
So let's kind of just jump right into it with a discussion of how people's perception of the traitor has kind of evolved through time. Because, like, I remember when Union Cross first came out and the traitor was first ever mentioned, like, pretty much everyone immediately went to my boy Aced. Like, he is my boy. And people were just hating on him so much, and I was just like, oh my gosh, no.
I don't know why they went directly to Aced. Just because he's constantly arguing with people does not automatically make you the traitor.
Yeah, it's because he's an
It
angry
doesn't,
boy.
but it's very suspicious.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But then, like, but for me, I was like, nah, it's gotta be Gula. Because to me, he just stood out. Like, you know, a lot. And then I also heard some speculation about Envy and Ira.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who
then,
was the least one that you would have suspect? Like, the first time the traitor, who was the least you suspected?
Ava.
Ava.
Yeah, I kind of could say Ava because she's like the kind one. She's basically Sora-esque.
No,
yeah,
she is
a little bit.
She's
like
the fluffy.
Kindness-wise.
Kindness-wise, yeah, I can see it. Maybe even like Kyrie kind of kindness, because like she's a fluffy child.
Mm-hmm.
Ava is a fluffy child. But like, so all that came out, and then I should have brought this up originally, but like, let me just like pull this up real quick. But so frick, what was it? KH3. What is that? Is that the hidden cutscene or the final?
Wait, which one are you referring to?
Where the foretellers.
Oh, it's the secret. Yeah, it's like the secret.
It's the secret movie.
Oh, it's ending an epilogue.
Yeah,
Here we
there
go.
we go.
It's the yeah, just to skim through it, like right past it, right after
it's gonna be
not
the very, very end.
It's gonna be at the
it's after
very
the
end. It's here. Here we go. So okay, right here, where Ava's not here. This is where I was like, yo, the traitor has to be Lushu. The traitor has to be Lushu.
Everyone went to that immediately.
Okay, honestly, yeah. And then like you, Green, you were talking about the Master of Masters being the whole traitor.
Okay, here's where I go with this. First of all, screw Lushbar, because he sucks and he has to die now.
Yes, Lushbar. Yes,
but
frickin' Lushbar. This is Lushbar.
He definitely needs to die. Anyway, what I was saying is, think of it this way. The Master of Masters puts things into motion knowing that they're all going to betray each other, knowing that everything's just going to go to crap without changing it for the better. So he would be the most interesting traitor, because in reality there was no traitor. It's just him just orchestrating it for the hell of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble pinning down the Master of Masters character.
We don't know who he is.
It's a weird character. I just know that his voice is Ray Chase, who plays Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. That is all I can tell you.
I found out that my favorite character from Star Wars, Luke, is one of the voice actors in Kingdom Hearts.
It's Ericus.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
he's
what threw me off. That completely left me
confused.
Amazed, because it's like, how did I not expect this?
Yeah, and the original voice actor for Xehanort was
Leonard
Spock.
Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy. Spock.
Right, may he rest in peace.
Yes, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
May his heart find the world of light. I don't know. I just kind of winged that, and I did not think that through at all. But yeah,
It's fine.
so that's kind of just a general idea. I do remember, like, I just remember that originally almost nobody thought that Ava could be the traitor. It was just like, nah, it's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, as of late, it's eventually new evidence that could suggest it at this point.
Okay, we're getting to that, Green. You don't want to spoil the whole thing. Speaking of spoilers, later in this video, there's going to be some major spoilers ahead. So, like, just
It'll
fair
make
warning.
sense to the title, because
Yeah.
Darkvine here is gonna have a meltdown.
I'm gonna flip out, and I know it.
Which is fine. That's how Kingdom Hearts goes.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's how it is. It's just smashed up together, and in hopes that people can figure out the convoluted lore.
Truth.
But first of all, at first I felt bad for Luciu, because think about it, he's the only one who doesn't know what's gonna happen, so he has to rely on his mission, and he's all alone. But then when I realized he's Xigbar, it made me lose any respect.
I already was kind of like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know what I think about this guy. And then I saw Zigbar's face under the hood, and I was just like, no, just.
Yeah, I flipped out.
It should have been what's his face, Demix.
Demix would have been a surprising twist, but I kind of have my own
Demix
theory
is my
about that one.
baby.
If he was Luciu, it makes sense. He's the one who's just like in the background most of the time.
But Demix is my baby.
We stand a mullet-wearing boy.
Yes, 100%. But anyways, so another thing I wanted to discuss before we get into like the meat of this video is this kind of little thing going on here. I believe, and I could be wrong on this, this is the first time we hear about darkness with a capital D, which we're kind of guessing is the traitor. Probably.
It has to be the traitor, just because they know stuff regarding how things work. That's the only thing that gives up the traitor. Because I didn't mean to mention this, but in the secret reports, for at the very least, like Luciu's reports, he has mentioned about darkness, how they know how to travel through time, meaning that they are one of the foretellers, as only one of the masters are able to do that.
That's true. That is very true. And we still have no idea what's going on with the Master of Masters here.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only one who cannot, to my knowledge, travel through time is Lushbar. He can only switch bodies, from what I can tell. Green?
Yeah, the only one who he's done this for like centuries, as he said.
Yeah.
Which begs the question: how freaking old is Ventus?
Heal.
Because that is a lot of baloney, and I've hated the concept of Ven being one of the freaking secondary group of leaders.
The new leaders, the new foretellers.
As I said, it doesn't make sense how old he is, and his memory is wiped, which I get, but it is still so.
Well, we're gonna get into some meat about that pretty soon here, but like, yeah. So darkness is a big thing here. It has to be the traitor. And then now we get into the quests that recently released in the English version of Union Cross. So let's kind of just go ahead and play this here. So we have Brain over here.
We should read it. Like, we should go back and restart.
Oh,
we should
restart it?
I'll be Brain, since...
You'll be Brain?
Yeah.
Hang on, Larca, do you want to be Ava, or do you want me to be Ava?
You can be Ava.
Let's do this.
Okay. Alright.
About 4 years ago.
Dun, dun, dun.
Me, a union leader? What the heck? Oh,
You gotta be joking.
gotta be joking.
I'm serious.
I'm not cut out for leadership. What exactly factored into that decision?
The master's orders.
Your master? The master of masters?
Yes, and I'm sure you'll do fine.
You say that like it's going to be easy. Sounds like a lot of work. And who are the other 4 anyway?
I can't tell you that yet.
I get it. The 5 of us are supposed to convene after the war. So you can't have us meeting up and doing something unexpected before then, right? It kinda sounds like you're asking us to be pawns in someone else's game.
Clever as always, Brain.
Thanks, but I'm not sure I'm interested.
What if I told you the fate of this world was already decided?
That'd be terrible.
Why?
If everything's already been decided for you, where's the fun in that?
What if it wasn't decided for you, but you knew what would happen next?
Is this about the Book of Prophecies?
Yes. Oh, yeah. If you knew what the future held, wouldn't you know how to change it?
That's true. Wait. But if you do change something, isn't that what would be written in the book? How would that work?
There's a reason he's called Brain.
Does the book get overwritten every time something changes?
Ha ha ha. We don't know what happens. Maybe. It leads to a completely new and undecided future.
Is that what this is about?
No, it's just something I've been thinking about. About what would happen if we altered our fate. This is for you. I was tasked to give this book to one of you.
What? Me?
The master also gave me this list with the names of the 5 union leaders. The one whose name is circled gets the book. No one else should read it under any circumstances. Flip, flip, flip. I put it between the pages on which your fates are written. Brain, I trust you'll understand my message when the time comes.
Don't worry, I already got your message loud and clear.
Oh, but does he?
Right?
Okay, so that's like the really big kind of bombshell thing.
We'll just,
okay, no, it's not the bombshell.
We'll skim through a bit of the next part.
Yeah, all the rest of this stuff isn't really all that important.
It's just Wreck-It Ralph, and I hate that last one. The one with the candy. Beating it was such a pain in the butt. Anywho,
yeah,
it's surprising because everyone went directly to Brain as, oh, he's the virus, as explained in the logs of the secret journal in Kingdom Hearts. There's a virus.
Yeah, like the virus, I thought it was Brain. I seriously thought that he was gonna be evil. Actually, you know what? First, let me just say that originally I thought Laurium killed
Everyone went for Marluxia, like legit.
Wait, really?
Because think about it, he's legit the one main villain who wants power in Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories, and it would make sense until you realize, well, he has a sister. That changes the equation, and then Larxene appears, and oh boy, is she still very...
Lorena. Elrena. There we go.
Elrena, yeah. But we also don't have a lot of information on her either.
We only know that Larxene and Marluxia are both pals. That's as much as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we also know that Strelitzia was Laurium's sister, which I found that to be totally insane, and I was so confused. I did not know what to think at all. So then I was like, you know what? It has to be Brain. Brain had to have killed Strelitzia. But then things started pointing away from Brain, and I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to think because, like, I didn't think it could be Skuld or Ephemer because they were too nice to the player character. Didn't think it could be Ventus because, come on, Ventus. I mean, really.
I mean, true, but think of it this way. Regarding, like, Ephemer, he has a scarf. The 13th data of that battle, and you face the strongest Heartless with the double blades, has the scarf.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I kind
a
of
lot
think
of people are
that's...
theorizing it's
Yeah,
It
I
has to be
kind of...
Ephemer. Who else? It wouldn't. There's no coincidences for certain things. There are connections.
Yeah, there's connections. I really think it is Ephemer's Heartless, but, like, that's
It
not what
makes
we're talking
sense
about.
too.
It does make sense.
Yeah, because like when Terra was a Heartless, he had the bandages in the X, that which was similar to what he wore when he was a human. So it does make sense that we assume that it could be F.
That's
That would mean
true.
that something went wrong in Union and, like, their world that they're experiencing, and everyone ended up getting screwed in the end. Because Ven somehow ended up being in the present time with
and then there's the girl that Lee and Isa and a lot of other characters
Subject
mention.
X.
Yeah, Subject X. She is kind of unknown, and I'm one of the people who kind of thinks maybe it was Skuld.
the fate.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
It could be that. I could see that as well.
Yeah, and then this is something that's kind of disproven. I'm not going to spoil anything about the secret ending of Remind, but a lot of people think that the star in the final world during KH3 that actually has a voice and is talking about, like, someone she's waiting for, and she tells that name to Sora.
They think it's Strelitzia.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was Strelitzia, and I'm one of the people who thought that the name was probably Laurium. In which case, that doesn't quite make sense because of Sora's reaction, because it had to have been a name that he's actually heard before, and I don't think he's heard the name Laurium before.
Yeah. At least that we're aware of.
Yeah. But, okay, just bringing it back here with this crazy little thing that went down in the latest 5 quests of Union Cross. I'm starting to worry that maybe, oh Lord, maybe Ava is the traitor, because I have no evidence for Gula, Aced, Ira, or Envy. I don't have any evidence for the Master. I have a little bit of evidence for Lushbar, but that's a whole nother thing that Green Warrior and I discussed in a video that I'm probably going to have in a little tag up in the corner.
When it comes down to Ava, here's the thing. Everyone fell in the Keyblade War. Every foreteller should have fallen.
Should have.
But and yet they're showing up at the end of KH3.
Okay, well, no, that's because Lushbar brought them all back. That's the explanation for those 4.
But Iori, what was Ava's role again?
To make the dandelions.
Yeah, to make the dandelions. And did you notice that when the Master of Masters is talking to the other foretellers, the talk he has with Ava is like the only time where he's completely serious. He doesn't make any jokes whatsoever.
Oh,
that's a detail that I didn't even pay attention to, honestly.
Neither did I.
Yeah. He's always making like jokes. He's like, "Oh, you don't like me? You don't think I'm good enough?" Like, or yeah, he's always got some sort of joke or quip But when he's talking to Ava, there is none of that. He is completely serious the whole time.
Yeah. I'm trying. Okay, so that's in
And that's
I'm
me
looking
thinking
for
the Master
Ava's.
is purposely misleading the other foretellers. The only true mission that matters is Ava.
That makes sense, actually, for
I mean,
Ava's.
it would theorize that Ava's had the more key role, making her not be able to be the traitor. Because why would the Masters give someone if the traitor the most important role?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that does beg the question. Remember, Lushu and Ava had a fight. If anything, that signaled the Keyblade War to begin.
Yeah.
That's true. That is so true. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point. I'm trying to get to the point where he's like talking to Ava.
I think it's this point right here.
I think it's right there.
Yeah. Because this is where he's talking to Ava. The case of Ava.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's pretty dang serious right there.
Yeah, his demeanor is completely different. Like, his body language is more stiff, too, if you notice.
Yeah, it's like totally different from everybody else.
He's more jokative. He's basically Zigbar.
Okay, that's true. She is so tiny.
She is. I want to cosplay as her at some point.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget
oh shoot!
What?
Okay, this line has so much more. It has so much more impact right now. Oh my gosh!
What? I'm complete. My brain's trying to catch up. What? What do you mean?
So yeah, the line is don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of you.
If she's not involved in any battles, she doesn't die.
Basically, no. Okay, so everything's finally being brought together.
Oh,
she got in that battle with Lushu, so
that's true. But like Lushu didn't beat her. I think it ended up in like a draw.
Because then she shows up at the battleground.
Because then what?
She shows up at the battleground.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, because if you're like anything that's not her union, you fight her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except for she doesn't talk to you, which is interesting.
She broke her own rule, or well, the rule she.
Oh my god!
What did the Master said that the traitor would do?
Break rules.
Well, not break rules, but not break rules. Not follow the path they were given.
Yeah, and she didn't. Oh my gosh, that. Oh.
Yeah, because even Lushu followed it.
Yeah, even Lushu followed it. To my knowledge, he still has not looked in the box.
He accomplished his role. He said that he accomplished it. So that means that he must have succeeded in doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also possibly another thing is he was supposed to summon the other foretellers to this point in time. Because, like, that was another part of it, I think. It wasn't, like, said by the Master of Masters.
I think that might have actually been in the report.
It might have been what?
It might have been in the secret report.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, that might be the case, because how else would think of it this way. How else would they be able to travel if they are all supposed to be dead?
Right?
Exactly.
Right? Like, did he vessels for them, or does he also have transcendent time and space?
He might have some extra power that we don't know about just yet. He might have had vessels, he might not have. I have no idea. But just now I am pretty sure at this point, more certain than I even was when I thought Lushu was the traitor. I am pretty sure that Ava is the traitor. My gosh, I did not expect myself to actually like say that with such conviction, but I am saying it and I'm believing it.
There's
so
reasons
weird.
why. There's support. There are reasons that support the whole thing of Ava being the traitor.
Yeah,
Do we want to
there's a
get into the
ton.
bombshell now?
I think
Yeah,
we should wait before we go to the bombshell. The
Yeah.
virus. Who do you all think it is? I already know who it is. We gotta discuss it real quick because you know.
Personally, my opinion is Brain. I'm sorry, but like, no matter how I look at it, so much of it points towards Brain. So much,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Okay, no voice acting. Just watch the bombshell now. I think we're ready for it.
Wait. Larca, what's your opinion on the virus?
I personally don't think the virus is Brain. I'm actually kind of starting to think it might be darkness. It's whoever's behind the switcheroo, I think, is the virus.
Yeah, that's true. That switcheroo's a pretty big thing.
But which one was switched? Who switched Trilitzia?
We don't know yet. At first,
Who
I
do
thought
y'all
it
think
was.
it is? I mean, you'll probably, considering he has the book, who knows who it is, that would mean that someone is not there, supposed to be there. So who do you think it is?
Well, I was thinking Brain, but now I'm kind of worried that it might be Scald. What do you think, Larca?
I think I might already know the answer because I did some work earlier. Am I allowed to say it?
If you know, wait, no, because she needs to see it.
Yeah, I need to see it. I need to see the bombshell.
In that case, I'll keep it to myself for now.
Okay, so let's check out this bombshell over here, this insanity, which I know I'm gonna scream.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, snap, already, right there, darkness disguised itself as Lady Ava. Oh, frick.
Ventus.
Oh.
Yeah, because at this point it's already been revealed Ventus' name not on the paper.
Okay, yeah.
This is after that reveal.
Yeah.
She wanted me to be one of the 5 union leaders.
Poor Ven, he's going through so much shit.
She said if I went to the final battleground once everything was over. Oh, frick, I didn't get to.
The other 4 will be waiting.
He was the last one, wasn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, frick. At the very beginning, she summoned a dark, abandoned house? What?
Keep.
Oh, frick.
Oh boy.
What?
Something is not going well.
Okay, something is off.
Everyone might want to turn their volume down a bit.
Yeah, turn the volume down just a hot little bit.
Because I think Viney's about to scream.
I think I am too. Oh no.
Da, 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 da.
Oh no. Oh! Oh! What? Oh!
That was pretty much my reaction last.
What?
Well.
Yeah, it's getting a little nuts now.
Oh, frick. Oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick.
Why?
Oh my gosh, this happened in Birth by Sleep.
It happened too. It
Him
did.
grabbing his head, yeah.
Oh! 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 Oh!
I'm
Oh my
sorry, I'm loving
gosh.
this reaction right now.
Holy crud, this is a bombshell. Oh my gosh, this could prove the existence of Vanitas before anything else.
That's what I've been thinking.
Here's the thing. One of the Lushu has in his little zipper for the coat, he has the unverse symbol.
Okay.
Guess who else has the unverse symbol?
Vanitas.
Wait, Zigbar does?
Vanitas.
Vanitas.
Oh wait,
Oh.
Vanitas.
He's the one that controls the unverse.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am
has to be
so
a connection.
I am so confused right now. Is Lushu darkness or is Ava? Or is darkness someone totally different?
Lushu is not darkness for sure. In his reports, he mentions that he knows of the existence of darkness.
Okay.
And
so that's something. Hello?
I would assume it's Ava. I would honestly assume it's Ava.
But Ventus said she was acting a little bit weird, but at the same time not weird. What?
I think darkness might be a separate being and is either possessing Ventus, possessing Ava, or somebody entirely else. To be honest.
Like, oh my gosh, my mind is blown.
Because in the beginning they said, in the beginning of that clip, they said like darkness can take like human form kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it means by like human form regarding it takes over a human form. I would assume that they know what they're doing and they're
I'm kind of thinking maybe darkness.
Remember when the whole thing with Ansem?
Hang on. I'm kind of thinking maybe darkness can imitate a form.
That may be.
It's.
I want to say Ava is darkness because they're, as said by the, what's it called? The secret reports, darkness is jumping through time.
Oh, frick. So it could be Ava, or it could be something completely different. It could. It's one of the two.
I would say the Master of Masters, but honestly, I mean, who else could it be other than him? But then again, he is not exactly evil. He's just
along for the ride.
He already knows what happens. But the fact that Ven is not supposed to be there definitely changes everything.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Because what was Ava's role? Like her actual role, aside from the dandelions?
Well, going back to this, it's not getting involved.
I understand.
But anyways, right here, we're getting that her purpose is the dandelions and staying out of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, though. When it comes onto the dandelions, her role was to give the book to the specific people that the Masters wrote.
Yeah.
How is it that one of them so happened to die and Ventus ended up being the one to take over?
Well, it could easily be that Ava is darkness. It could easily be that she is this weird shadowy figure, which the height kind of matches a little bit, if you ask me.
I don't like using height just because it's damn it. All right. I doubt it's chibi. Darth Chirithy doesn't.
No, it is chibi. Is what I'm saying that everything is drawn in.
Yeah, everything's
chibi.
like small size.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
No,
so
it is.
The person who is dark obviously can predict things.
Yeah.
Because if you remember in the Union Cross, Skald and the player character and Gula were in that warehouse like shortly before Strelitzia. And now we know Ven was there before Strelitzia showed up. So obviously this person knows exactly what's going to happen. So it would suggest that someone who might have the Book of Prophecies would know what's going to happen. So that does also support Ava being darkness.
But it also supports the Master of Masters too.
Yeah, because he has that eye.
He mess around with things because he knows what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then again, why the hell didn't he change anything? That's what questions me a lot about him.
That's true, but like right now, everything's pointing towards this person, whoever it is, being Ava. And then it's like Vanitas is hanging out over here just like chilling and just ready to take over Ven, like at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, because if you notice, even though Ven has that like darkness, which is Vanitas, he still was fighting it. If you honestly think about it.
Yeah,
it looks like he's fighting Vanitas here. Like, I really think that somehow Xehanort got a hold of some information about like Ven having this dark side to him.
You know who might have told him that?
Ava.
No, I think the Master of Masters.
You're right, because they did interact.
Yeah, because you gotta go look at Remind now. There was that encounter between Xehanort and the Master of Masters.
Yeah, there really was. Okay.
It's like the first, like, second or first scene once you start at Remind, from what I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe, now that I'm thinking through all the information we have so far, I'm thinking Darkness is probably the Master of Masters at the moment. I see where Ava might be, but I'm also, it kind of makes sense too with the Master of Masters.
Yeah, I'm gonna try skipping ahead a little bit, because I know it's not right here.
Also, I need more information on Luxord. I need more information on this boy.
There's been a prediction that he's the player character.
Really?
My personal prediction is that Luxord is the Master of Masters somehow.
That'd be too
on the nose.
Too on the nose. Every foreteller is one of the secret.
Okay, where the heck? There it is.
Oh, right there. A part of me was like, Demix is the master.
Demix is my precious baby. I don't.
He would be like I said, it'd be too on the nose to have another character from Union Cross be one of the members.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so right here, this is where we have young Xehanort and the Master of Masters. So the Master of Masters could have easily told Xehanort about
Hold on, that was their only interaction. That was their only interaction.
No, they've met before. You can tell by their conversation, like they've met before.
Yeah.
Well, their last. Let me rephrase that. Their last.
Yeah, this is their last encounter.
But still, it could have. The Master of Masters could have still said, "Hey, there's gonna be a little boy in your future, and he's like, he's got a dark side, so you might want to use that."
He told him about the code.
No, because somehow Xehanort found him. He would have just found him anyway. I doubt warning Xehanort would do anything that would. Because somehow Ventus ended up with Xehanort, and I feel like it was through Xehanort's own malicious intent.
But how would Xehanort know about Vanitas?
Yeah, if you go back to Birth by Sleep, and you see that scene where Xehanort is trying to get Ventus to forge the Keyblade, Ventus calls Xehanort Master at that point. they obviously have a relationship built up to that point.
Yeah.
And at that point, Xehanort knows about the darkness in Ventus.
Yeah, and that goes back to the fact that Vanitas probably existed all the way back in Union Cross.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, this is all just totally insane. This video went way longer than I expected.
There's a lot of mystery to unravel.
Yeah, we
There
still
is a
don't
ton.
have, I think, all the pieces quite yet.
Yeah, I don't think so, because, like, they like leaving it. Tetsuya Nomura, Mr. Frickin' Nomura here, likes leaving stuff out. And, like, ooh.
On purpose, too.
Yeah, he likes leaving stuff out, so we have no idea what's going on, except for, like, just a little sliver of an idea, you know?
Yeah, he likes
That's
to
why
leave
he's
little
darkness.
crumbs.
He knows what he's gonna do. It's just messing with people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that
so,
be better, though? If he's actually darkness, it's like, it's me the whole time.
it's me the whole time. Okay, in all seriousness, let's just, like, kind of do a quick little summary for people who just want to skip to the end. Okay, so... Frick.
Ava's most likely a traitor.
There we go. Okay, here we go. What the heck is this?
I don't know. Union Cross.
Ava. There we go. Okay, so this lady here, she is our darkness so far.
Wait, who do you think killed Strelitzia? Who honestly did? Vanitas or Ava?
I think
Vanitas.
I think it was Vanitas, yeah.
I think it's Vanitas. Because Ven had a lapse in memory.
Ven had a lapse in memory, yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, the only time that would happen, Vanitas was taking Ventus, so.
Yeah.
My poor boy.
Poor little boy. Poor little boy.
Poor Ventus.
Going
through so much crap.
Yeah. So I think this is a good point to wrap this video up. You know, with this kind of bombshell information about Ava and Ventus. This is just so wild. So I'll have a link to Green Warrior's channel in the description. Check out these other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.